So the teams for Minecraft Championship were announced earlier today, so I just decided to, predict who's going to win, who's going to do terribly, and who's going to be just super entertaining. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. So the first team is the Red Rabbits with Philzo, Wilbur, dang that's a long name, and Tommy in it. And this team is going to be very funny, just because Tommy can make everything funny, and plus Wilbur and Philzo yelling at him is going to be just really interesting. Next, we've got the Orange Ocelots. Let's be real, these guys are not going to do very well, but I mean, it'll be an entertaining stream, honestly, it will. They're just there for fun. So next, we got the Hermitcraft Boys. Grian couldn't play in it, so they have to substitute him. But I mean, again, they're not going to be winning anything, but you know what? They're definitely going to be placing they aren't going to get last, I'll say that. They're definitely better than the last team. Lime Llamas. Okay, controversial opinion. Well, I don't even know if this is controversial. Pizza Hut is the best player. Just, he is better than Techno, he's better than Dream, he's better than Quig, he's better than Fruit. He elevates all of his teammates onto another level. Which is why I think that even though everyone's underestimating this team, they're going to do very well. So this is the Green Guardians, and it's the Dream team, but they took Dream away and added KRTZZY and Aerith. And really, this team is going to do very well. I feel like a lot of people are forgetting just how good KRTZZY is. I think that the downside could be Sapnap and George will not train nearly as much because Dream won't be training with them. But I still think that they're going to do pretty well, and Aerith he's inconsistent, but he can be very good. Next, we've got the Cyan Creepers, and Tapple was added into this. And honestly, I think this is going to be one of the best teams, because Tapple is just amazing at PvP, at least in 1.8. And even though I've never seen him parkour, considering how good he is at everything, you have to assume that he is going to be good at parkour. Captain Sparkles, he's like probably above average. He's probably the best at parkour, and that's like the thing that he's best at, but he's not like amazing at it. Mefs is very good. The only downside is Captain Puffy Captain Puffy is very entertaining, but not very good. But overall, this team is being very underrated, just like some other teams here, and I think that they're going to do well. The Aqua Axolotls, I think I said that right. This team, it is actually very tough to place them. Fail Whip and Smallish Beans, they're alright. They can be inconsistent, but Quig and H-Bomb are both very good, especially Quig. H-Bomb played very well last month, I think. Yep, whenever he played with Pete, he was very good, but of course everyone plays way better with Pete. But having Quig is pretty much an instant top 3, top 5. The Blue Bats. Okay, so I feel like a lot of people don't think that this team is going to be good. But Calvin is so... I'm trying to censor myself. He is so very good at this game. He is better at parkour than Dream and Pete. I know that I said stuff about Pete earlier being the best, but honestly, Calvin, he joined the parkour server thing, and he beat Dream's record by like 30 seconds after playing for like a couple hours. Dream spent like, I don't know, probably 6 to 8 hours every single day on that parkour course. Calvin just comes on, and in a couple hours, he's smashed the record. And not to mention, he is insane at PvP. You saw what he did in Minecraft Ultimate with Exnostorio and Technoblade. He is going to destroy. CPK, his training arc was insane. He went from being a below average player to being really good at parkour, at least compared to many other people, and decent at PvP. Minimuka and SP737, I mean, they're not going to be, top players, but they're not like the worst. The Purple Pandas, okay. They have no amazing player, but they don't have like a single terrible player. Like Sylvie's pretty bad, but you know, she's not like the worst ever. But Kara, Krinias, and Fundy are all well above average players. Oh my god. Dream, Technoblade, Burren, and Michael McChill. Michael and Burren, let's start with them. They are very funny, and I will say Michael McChill has the best voice out of every single one of this, out of every YouTuber. Like, his voice is just like perfect, and he's also very funny, so is Burren. But the problem is they're both decent at the game, and then Techno and Dream are both top 5 players. It's gonna be very entertaining to watch their chemistry. This is the team that most people have instantly, oh, they're gonna win. I don't know if that's true, but let's get into the predictions. Coming in 10th place, not surprising to anyone, Orange Ocelots. I mean, let's be real, this is gonna happen. In 9th place, I have the Yellow Yaks. Oh, I'm so bad at pronouncing that. I mean, yeah, they have good chemistry, but I don't see them doing anything better than 9th. Finding a team for 8th place is impossible, but I think the Red Rabbits are going to be in 8th. This is just because I think that, as a joke, Tommy's just going to keep annoying Wilbur and Filza, and I think they're going to end up like leaving the call. Tommy's going to keep joining different calls to make jokes. It is going to be easily the funniest stream. It's also going to be one that is not successful. In 7th place, it's really hard to say. Even though Calvin, I think, is going to be a top 2 player in this, he's not going to be enough to carry everyone else. CPK is pretty good, but that's about it. This team doesn't really have a lot except for Calvin. This team on paper is a top 3 team, but I think without the chemistry that George, Sapnap, and Dream have, it's just not going to happen. KRTZZY is a very, very good player. Eret is inconsistent but can be very good, but just without Dream to keep George and Sapnap training, I don't think that it's going to go very well for them. Again, this is so hard for me to do, but in 5th place, even though they have Quig and H-Bomb, I don't think that they're going to do well. It's more of a gut feeling than anything, but I just feel like there's no way that they outperform the other teams that are above them. This tournament is so stacked that this team, which could be like a top 2 team in other tournaments, won't even be in the top 4. In 4th place, I've got the Purple Pandas. They don't have amazing chemistry, but they have so many good players. The only exception is Sylvie, and Sylvie still will not like cause any trouble like Tommy will. But this team, I think that they're going to get 4th place, and they have potential to do worse, but that's where I think they'll go. This is very controversial, but in 3rd place, the Lime Llamas. Pete will elevate everyone onto a different level, as he always does. It'll take a lot to carry some of these people, but just having him on the team is just good enough to make them get 3rd. Yes, this is surprising. In 2nd place, I have the Pink Parrots. I think that Dream and Techno, they're both leaders, and that could cause issues. We've seen that in the last one, Techno got upset when Filza and when Wilbur wouldn't follow his instructions. They still did very well, but still. And Dream can get very salty in tournaments. I think that Burren and Michael McChill are definitely going to calm them down, but they aren't like the best players. Of course, it's still Dream, it's still Techno. They're going to do amazing. The team I think is coming in first is the Cyan Creepers, simply because Meph's amazing, Tapple amazing, Captain Sparkles very good, Captain Puffy isn't good, but I don't think that that's gonna matter. However, remember that the top 2 teams go to a dodgeball game, and in that, the Pink Parrots are going to destroy the Cyan Creepers. It won't even be close. This is the team that I have winning the tournament, even though they won't come first in points. Just because Dream and Techno, they spent so much time training in dodgeball. Techno destroyed last time, and Burren and Michael are not terrible at dodgeball. This is just, it's gonna be a slaughter if they make it to dodgeball. Well, thanks for watching my predictions. Remember, don't take this super seriously. I mean, I did not put a lot of effort into this or research, but these are just who I think is gonna do well. It might happen, it might not. And like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Yeah, thanks.